Unless you've kept your head buried in the sand for the past couple of years, there's no chance you haven't heard of Ezra Miller's many, many recent scandalous escapades. Buckle up because today we're diving into the whirlwind and seemingly fraught emotions and exploits, Ezra Miller. You loved them as Credence in the Fantastic Beasts series, and want to love them as the Flash in the DC Universe, but something's been brewing in the air. It's time to take a peek into the controversial life of the infamous actor, who has both captivated and repulsed audiences across the globe. So today, let's deconstruct the reality that is the real reason fans love to hate Ezra Miller, shall we? Let's start with the nasty tidbits that have been sending shockwaves through the entertainment industry. Ezra Miller's antics have put the DC franchise in serious jeopardy. Ezra's lead role as the titular character in the film The Flash has catapulted their level of fame. While Miller had already been known for starring in multiple other blockbusters such as the Fantastic Beasts franchise and The Perks of Being the Wallflower, their role as Barry Allen/The Flash in many DC movies and series gave some serious notoriety to the actor. You'd think playing such a beloved superhero would be a dream come true, right? Well, things took a turn for the weird, and some would say downright disrespectful, when Ezra didn't even show up for the trailer release of The Flash at CinemaCon. Was this a simple scheduling conflict, or did they blatantly snub the event, leaving fans and industry insiders wondering if they're even committed to the role? Not only did they skip out on CinemaCon, but they've also been very silent on social media about their involvement with the film. This radio silence has left fans questioning if Ezra is really all in on portraying the Scarlet Speedster. Could this apparent lack of enthusiasm be the first or final nail in the coffin for fans' love-hate relationship with Miller? Well, we have a pretty big clue as to why Ezra has not only gone radio silent online, but also shirked their media circuit responsibilities. As for that reason, let's dive into some darker territory. Over the years, Ezra has been involved in several alleged crimes, which has left many fans feeling uneasy. Sources have reported that Miller has been involved in quite a few incidents that have left people questioning Ezra's character and their sustainability for high-profile roles. For instance, there's the altercation in Iceland where they appeared to choke a fan and throw them to the ground. This shocking incident was caught on video and quickly went viral, leaving the public to question the star's character and behavior. Moreover, not only has Ezra been arrested for disorderly conduct, but they have had many accusations against them. Several individuals have come forward with claims of grooming, harassment, and even assault against Miller. While these allegations have yet to be proven in court, they've certainly cast a shadow over their careers and reputations. Now, let's delve into if possible, even more personal aspect of Miller's life: their polyamorous lifestyle. As we shift gears and discuss this topic, one which has left many people puzzled, we have to make sure that for those unfamiliar with the term are aware that polyamory means being in multiple romantic relationships with the consent of all parties involved. While this might not be everyone's cup of tea, it's essential to respect people's choices regarding their love lives. However, it seems that some folks just can't wrap their heads around the concept of polyamory, and they're taking out their confusion on Ezra Miller. This lack of understanding has led to a barrage of criticism and judgment, further fueling the love-hate relationship between fans and the star. So while yes, polyamory might not be everyone's cup of tea, it's important to recognize that it's not so much the lifestyle itself that has people talking, it's how Miller's personal life seems to bleed into their professional life, bringing with it a barrage of controversy and confusion. Which brings us to the next point of contention of Miller's increasingly public personal life of contention. Should Ezra Miller be the poster child for queer representation in Hollywood? As an openly queer individual, Ezra has become somewhat of a poster child for the LGBTQ+ community. Some believe that Miller's disturbing and dangerous past behaviors should not be placed on a pedestal within the community, arguing that Miller having any form of a platform puts the community's safety at risk. While everyone is human and makes mistakes, should those missteps be allowed to define the face of an entire community? With a history of alleged crimes and eyebrow-raising moments, it's no wonder people are questioning whether Miller is the right person to champion the cause. Regardless of where you stand on this issue, it's clear that this controversy has only added more fuel to the fire of fans' love-hate relationship with the actor. With all these controversies surrounding Ezra Miller, it's no surprise that some fans, and definitely DC, are worried about the impact on the Flash franchise. As the face of the titular character, Ezra's actions and public image are inextricably linked to the superhero's reputation, and any negative press could potentially affect the success of future films. At this point, considering the many missteps of Miller, unless they're saving a cat from a burning building, any press is bad press. When it comes to The Flash, some had even called for Miller to be recast, worried that their presence would taint the beloved character. However, others argue that separating the art from the artist, especially in this day and age, is crucial. And that we should give Ezra not only a chance to prove themselves in the role, but also redeem themselves. Will this ongoing love-hate back-and-forth relationship ultimately hurt The Flash and its future? Now, we're not here to cancel anyone, we're just providing the facts. But it's hard to ignore the pattern that seems to have emerged in Miller's life. Will their refusal to adhere to societal norms and a penchant for causing chaos that has led to multiple arrests, charges, and even claims of kidnapping, it's no wonder fans have a love-hate relationship with the actor. And yet, despite all the controversy, there's no denying that Ezra Miller is a talented individual. They've managed to mesmerize audiences with their performances in films like The Perks of Being a Wallflower and The Justice League. Even Andy Muschietti, director of The Flash, has said, "I had a chance to work with one of the best actors I've ever worked with. They bring emotion and humor. They wanted to do all the stunts, and I let them." That's some pretty high praise from an actor that apparently put this director's much-anticipated film in uncertain peril. So the question remains, is their talent enough to outweigh the baggage that comes with having them on board? It's clear that Ezra Miller is a complex and polarizing figure. Some fans are drawn to their unapologetic authenticity and commitment to being true to themselves, while others are put off by their seemingly reckless behavior and disregard for others. So what does the future hold for Ezra Miller? Will they be able to overcome the controversies and continue to thrive in Hollywood? The same Hollywood that Miller has claimed made them the controversial figure they are now? Or will their past catch up with them, putting an end to their career? Only time will tell. In the world of entertainment, controversy can be a double-edged sword. For Ezra Miller, it seems to be both their greatest asset and their biggest downfall. As we continue to watch their career unfold, one thing is for sure: fans will always have something to say about the curious actor who never ceases to surprise us. From their lead role in The Flash to their polyamorous lifestyle, and from their position as a queer icon to the alleged crimes they've been involved in, it's clear that Ezra has been at the center of numerous controversies. Whether you love them or hate them, Ezra Miller is a lightning rod for attention, and their careers will continue to be a topic of heated debate. But in the end, perhaps the most important question is, will fans be able to separate the person from the art they create? Or will this love-hate relationship with Ezra Miller forever cast a shadow over their work and the Flash franchise? From the Icelandic incident to the quandary of queer icon, these were the real reasons fans love to hate Ezra Miller.